some additional and concluding anger tips. Here are a few more tips to help you learn how to manage your anger. Count to 10. There are two reasons this works, and no one ever mentions the second reason. The first reason, of course, is that it gives you time to calm down a bit and come up with an appropriate response when someone says or does something that angers you. Better to count to 10 and remain than blow up like a cannon. But the second reason this works is because if you take the time to slowly count to 10, if all you're able to think of is an angry or abusive comeback, think how stupid you're going to look at that point. For example, if someone says, "You're ugly," and then you have to slowly count to 10 before you say, "Oh yeah? Well," think how foolish you're going to look having to take all that time to come up with a response. Better to just keep your mouth shut and let the situation diffuse itself at that point. Once you've calmed down, express your anger. It's healthy to be angry. It's the way you express it that counts. Do walk away or do whatever you have to do to avoid abuse and violence. But do come back after you've calmed down. Don't keep your anger inside. Think before you speak. I realize that during the heat of the moment, it's more difficult to stop and think to avoid saying something hurtful. If the situation has gone far, you need to get up and leave anyway. But if you know you're going to have a confrontation and that it might get a bit tense, write down what you want to say beforehand and stay on message. Identify solutions. Instead of focusing on whatever happened that made you angry in the first place, work with the other person to try to come up with a solution. Let go of that grudge. It's unrealistic to expect that someone is going to do exactly what you want them to do all the time. At some point, they will do something to make you angry. Learning to forgive the other person will help you both. Learn to relax. Learning relaxation techniques to help you relax and de-stress will help you control your anger when it flares up. We discussed breathing earlier, but you can also use a relaxation technique called visualization to picture yourself in a relaxing setting or to picture a relaxing scene. Self-talk is helpful too. Repeating phrases such as "take it easy," "take a deep breath," can help you overcome your anger when it starts to get out of control. Other proven methods of relaxation include yoga, journaling, and music. Further self-help and anger management. Some people have a difficult time even admitting they have a problem controlling their anger. Others admit they have a problem and they want to resolve it, but wanting to and being able to are two different things. Learning to control your anger is a huge task, and for some people, it's one they can't accomplish on their own. A person with anger issues may be committed in their heart and mind to make a change, but without a push to take the first step, there won't be any positive results. People who need that little nudge often just need to know that they're not in this alone. They're not the only person who ever had a problem with anger. These people often need the help and support of a group of people with similar problems who will support and encourage them in the fight to control their anger. An anger management course might be just the thing for you if you need additional help and encouragement while you're learning different techniques to control your anger. These courses are designed to help people in a group setting where there will be plenty of other people who share the same problems and experiences. Anger management courses may take a full day, and sometimes they're weekend retreats. But throughout these courses, people are taught useful techniques for managing their anger. They're taught how to deal with their frustrations and emotions and how to discover the triggers for their outbursts. There are many lessons you can learn when you attend an anger management course. Furthermore, anger management courses aren't only for adults. There are programs and camps for children, adolescents, and teenagers as well. These courses for younger people are interwoven with interesting, age-appropriate activities that will teach your child valuable life lessons regarding all their emotions, not just anger. They'll be in the course with other children who are also experiencing the same anger issues, and then they offer each other support and encouragement. An anger management course may be the thing you can do for yourself and your loved ones to help you combat your anger issues. It can be exhausting and overwhelming trying to deal with emotional issues by yourself, and members of your family won't have the necessary training and knowledge to help you help yourself. Attending an anger management course lets you know that there are people who care about you, who are qualified to help you overcome this huge obstacle in your path. And in a group setting, you'll have the help and support of others who are in the same situation who also want to see you succeed. If you're interested in attending an anger management course, you can get information from your doctor or check with your local mental health organization. You can also find several anger management related services on the internet. Preparing yourself to look for help. When you start looking for help with your anger issues, you can be prepared by identifying your triggers. Start keeping notes of the things that set off your anger. Whoever you work with will ask you about this, and this will just save you some time in the process. Being able to identify what causes your outbursts will help the therapist determine what type of anger you're experiencing so they can determine the best way for you to manage it. Paying attention to physical signs. Keep a list of the signs you notice as your anger is rising. For example, do you feel nauseous? Are your palms sweating? Are you clenching your jaw? Make a note of emotional signs that you notice as your anger is rising too, such as feeling like you want to yell at someone or feeling like you want to strike someone. When you do find someone who you want to work with, all of this information will help them to help you that much quicker. For your mental health, the mental health of your family, and to finally break the cycle, it's imperative that you get help in learning techniques to help you control your anger. Congratulations! You're now on your way to living the life you truly deserve, the life that anger has been keeping you from. If you still feel it difficult to control your anger following this course, then it's important that you seek out professional help. The root cause of your anger could stem from medical or deeper psychological issues that are outside the scope of this course. In this case, consult your medical practitioner because you definitely don't have to be alone.